good weather in the forecast, it looks like.
Certainly this morning was nice. We watched a couple of showers race through about 2-3 o'clock, just some really nice rain. And then we're going to be looking at the possibility of a few more storms coming our way later this evening, especially out to the western slope. So this is our vantage point downtown Denver. Off to the west, you can see those more ominous skies, the storms that are brewing out there, and temperatures definitely a whole lot cooler in the 60s and 70s. We were in the 80s up and down I-25 with 90s off to the eastern plains, and we're once again tapping back into that monsoon flow. We have an area of low pressure anchored across parts of the inland northwest, high pressure just to our east, and that is allowing moisture from the Gulf as well as the Pacific to push back into southwestern Colorado. So unfortunately, it might just be too much of a good thing as flash flooding is likely. A flood watch will remain in effect tonight and then all the way throughout the day tomorrow as well. 1 to 2 inches possible with those slow moving thunderstorms in just about 30 to 45 minutes time. And we have already seen a couple of flash flood warnings out there. Heavier rain showers between Durango and Pagosa Springs up toward Lake City. So watch Salida bracing for some stronger storms, and even to the west towards Steamboat looking at some heavier rain showers. We do have one severe cell out there in Weld County, a whole lot of lightning and some heavy rain showers. And then this pocket racing toward Akron, starting to actually wind down just a bit. Tonight, I would say by about 9-10 p.m., the city will be done with the storms as temperatures fall into the 50s to low 60s here in eastern Colorado, but 30s and 40s up in the mountains. Looking at the futurecast, I'm going to fire this up about 7 p.m. or so. The storms widespread through the mountains, and they'll continue throughout the night. The eastern side of the state will start to dry things out, but keep the cloud cover with us overnight into your Friday morning. By about 7 a.m., kind of a soggy start to the day along I-70. So if you're driving in that direction, probably have to flip on the windshield wipers. Rain showers around the San Juans, and that's just going to be the name of the game as the afternoon wears on and off showers and storms. By 3-4 o'clock, we'll be watching those storms in the foothills, possibly a few racing across the I-25 corridor. And then later tomorrow evening, 7-8 o'clock, if you have any Friday evening plans, will once again need the umbrella as another round rolls through right around then. By 11 o'clock, most of the action east of the city and also to the south toward Pueblo and Colorado Springs. Just general garden variety storms expected tomorrow afternoon here in Denver, but that bullseye for trouble remains in place out to western Colorado. The cloud cover is with us tomorrow. Temperatures will be slightly cooler too. We'll look for highs in the upper 70s to low 80s for the metro area. Still pretty hot out to the eastern plains, and then with all the cloud cover and the rain, we'll be looking at highs pretty much only in the 50s and 60s up through the mountains. Looking at the Super 7-day forecast, we cool things off to the upper 70s over the weekend. Good chance for more widespread storms for us on Saturday, and then we warm up, dry out, and look at the sunshine heading into early next week. We're back right after this.